Hey guys, it's Rena. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have that video I kind of teased in my Dose of Colors video about my experience at Ulta. So I kind of told you guys that I had a bit of an experience with a reaction to a product. And this is going to be somewhat of a PSA. So let's just get into the story. I have somewhat sensitive skin. I get eczema, dry skin. I think I mentioned that I have dry skin like 1,000 billion times. Just so if I was reviewing something, you guys would know what type of skin I have and how it would react, like if we have different skin, whatever. So I get eczema too, so I tend to patch test things like moisturizer or serums, stuff like that. I'm usually pretty good with skincare type items in terms of patch testing. But to my knowledge, like, I'm not really allergic to a lot of things. I think when I was a kid, I was allergic to, like, penicillin, and, like, that was it. And, well, nowadays I have a couple other allergies, but that's, like, a whole other issue, and it's very sad, because now I can't eat apples, and they're, like, my favorite fruit. But, anyway, I had no knowledge of being allergic to anything cosmetic related, essentially, is what I'm trying to get at. And then I went to Ulta one day to pick up micellar water. That's what it was. It's like a really routine, just going in and out to Ulta to get micellar water, and I think that was the day I picked up the NYX white liquid eyeliner pencil, or liquid eyeliner that I hate. I hate that thing. So, anyway, I went with my fiance. He goes with me all the time to Ulta and Sephora, and he's a good sport about it, and he likes to swatch things on me, and it's fun. Sometimes it's fun. So, sometimes it's fun. So, it was supposed to be a short trip. I ran in, I grabbed my micellar water, I grabbed the NYX, I got my coupon ready, or made sure that I had my 20, whatever it was. I think it was multiplier. It's a points multiplier. I made sure it was activated on my phone. And I go to wait in line. I've got my two things, you know, I've got my Ulta card ready. I'm ready to check out. But there's like two people in front of me. It's taking a long time. Devin, fiance, walks up to me and he's like, oh my gosh, you gotta try this product. It feels so gross. It feels so weird. And so he has like a bunch on his finger from where he swatched it, and he just like layers it up on my hand. It was the Butter London eye gloss. I'm not sure if they're called eye glosses, but they're basically like an eye gloss like from MAC, but they dry down to like a cream. So they had a really weird texture. It was like, I don't know, it felt like a lip gloss, but a little bit thicker, and like, I don't know, just more substantial than a lip gloss. I guess there's more pigment in it, and so it looked gorgeous. It was in the color like Chameleon or Oil Slick. I can't remember. It's the really, really funky looking shade. If you look online at Ulta or wherever they sell it, Butter London's website, gorgeous color. These are like $25 a piece. They're pretty expensive. I would probably not buy it. The color that he swatched looked a lot like MAC Club, Urban Decay Lounge, the one from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, you know, very dupeable at this point. So, not something that I would reach for in general, because I'm not a big, like, cream product fan. So, whatever. The swatch looked gorgeous, though, and he did a huge swatch. Like, it went all the way down my hand, like, from here to here, because he was trying to get the product off of his hands. Whatever. He swatches things all the time. I thought nothing of it. So I check out, and as we're leaving the store, you know, I'm looking at it in the sun. I'm like, oh, this is really pretty. Then we get to the car, and I start to feel a sensation like icy hot. Icy hot, Tiger Balm, any of those type of things. It just felt suddenly very, very cold and almost numbing. And at first I thought, okay, you know, sometimes there's products like the Buxom lip glosses. They have that tingly feeling, and I like that on my lips, but it really concerned me on my hand, because I was like, what if I put this on my eyes? Then it got worse. It started to hurt. Like it was burning. It felt like it was burning, and it felt like when things were irritating if I have eczema, like a patch of eczema, it felt like it was irritating my eczema. It hurt really bad, and it was so focused on that one spot on my hand that it just like, it really hurt. And again, I was kind of just like, okay, but then I noticed like right around the swatch was like a ring of red. Nothing too intense, but just enough irritation to know that this was not good. So, my point here, I never patch test, like, face products, like blushes. I don't really patch test eyeshadows. If I buy a palette, I might swatch it on my hand, but I don't leave it on long enough for a reaction to happen. I would typically just, like, swatch it, remove it in, like, 10 minutes, and then, like, apply it on my eye next time. But now I gotta be more careful, because clearly this was an eye product. I don't know what ingredient in it caused this reaction, but you know, it's important to be careful. It's important to patch test, especially with products you're not used to using, new brands, new products, new textures. Definitely patch test. So, like, that's my little PSA today. Not a fun one. Definitely not. But it's important, whether or not you have sensitive skin or not. If you have, like, totally normal, fine skin that doesn't give you issues, still patch test, because you never know. Like, I've never had eyeshadows ever give me a reaction this bad, so I would just be careful. That's not to say that if you go out and try this Butter London eye gloss that it's going to happen to you. It might not. It totally might not. We all have different skin. We all have different allergies. We'll each have a different reaction to it, you know? So it might not be just this product, you know what I mean? But it was the wake-up call that I needed to know that I need to patch test things before I put them in proximity to important areas of my face. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Just wanted to throw that PSA out there because I think it's important and it's something that I don't always think about, but I had a rude awakening for sure. So anyway, I am going to talk to you guys later. I'm about to film a new review on this lipstick, so I'm excited about it. We'll see how it goes, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.